Finally.
Good day
They
and
left
welcome.
you to die.
Thank you for joining me today. Well, if I said it on time there, I might have said it
will
early.
you
Good
do,
day and welcome if I
exile,
didn't, you didn't hear me.
when there is nothing left
Anyway,
to
thank you for
live?
being here. Happy Monday. There we go. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit like. It would be super awesome if you did. Helps out the old Facebook stream. You know, they like that stuff. Make sure I have sound. Helps out the old Facebook. See? Good sound. Talked about the Facebook. Anyway. Let's get her going. Single player, co-op, continue, activate. We'll shift to the winning position. Oh boy. Still on the screen? Yep. Isle of Sipta. Last time we went to Sipta's Contemplation. Got ourselves a named priest. That was pretty awesome. Pleased about that. They're on the wheel right now, along with other NPC. See if we can get a blacksmith sometime, but you know how she goes. Oh, you have to go get some stuff. I don't know. What do we got? We got food on us. Up with that. Don't need that on us. We go get those hides. 408 wood. A lot of wood. So let's flip over here, drop off the hide. And I had a couple sets of them, I guess. Other than that, created these man. Way more than one rope, yeah, and iron bars. We're good that way. Where's my I think I put the one I was following me over here in the hallway. Like level what? Level 12. Good to get her to follow. This is coming along nicely. A lot of ground level stuff done, you know. We need a lot of rock. We need a lot of hard thinned brick. I'm on the go here. 300. Looks like we're almost out of stone consolidant. Probably have to get some of that in there. That in there too. Lots of poisons and stuff, but do we have any that tree stuff? Really see any tree stuff? Oh, there's some. Thought right as I was pushing the button. Oh, we know it's in here. Tree stuff, we need that. We need some plant material if there's any in here. Sort by weight. Here's some 1,000. Alright. $400 in here. Alright. That'll make a bunch. So we go over here. If I recall the formula. Where did I put that stuff? Oh, there it is. Put that there. And we'll craft 426 of it. Mohammed, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Get things underway. And, you know, it's always good to check because your water. Have the party up yet, but I mean, I can add party at some point if any of the guys come to join me or not. We'll see. Danu, thank you for liking, much appreciated. This gets emptied out like super fast, man. Got some good stuff in there though. Grab 6 of those. Six of those. Do we have any salt in here? We'll get some mixed meats crafted up. Gotta go get some more rock real quick. Oh, I gotta start that. You know what you gotta do when you make a cooking, you gotta start the cooking. There's enough wood in there to last a while. Fish ready. All right. Run around randomly. Find rock. Where's our guy's thirsty? See, half the thing about going to collect materials is you gotta have sufficient food for your troll. And they eat like crazy. You know, they're like, you know, hungry. Hungriest person at the buffet. That's how they eat. You know, you give them a lot of food, and they just burn through it like mad. And you know, when you got somebody that likes the cooking, you gotta get a lot of salt. And here's the cheapest way to make salt. Get rock. Not only do I need rock for my house building, but I need rock to make salt. Not sure how rock exactly converts to salt. But you know, that's how it goes. Hey, I forgot to put my poll up. I should do that. Get your guys' opinion on something here. Almost forgot, you know. Make sure you answer that poll when you see it. Because we gotta know the answer. What people order. You know, when you order bread, you know, from a restaurant or whatever, you know, you're at Denny's. Ask you what kind of bread you want. Or whatever. Could be Subway, could be whatever, you know. Lots of rocks right here, eh? Alright, we're gonna have plenty of salt here. Hopefully that pole came up for you guys. Oh crap. And then you could see it. So if it did, make sure you give it an answer, because it's nice to see some answers anyway. Who doesn't like answering fun polls? Good time to be had. Except for, you know, when they phone you. You know, the polls phone you. I tend to just not answer, because you know, I'd sooner be on my way doing whatever I was doing. But I mean, you know, this is fun. This is just a click poll. You can click away, and then away you go. Oh, my throat feels dry. Can't have that. Better go to this creek right here, eh? Probably have an alligator attack us while we get a drink. There we go. Oh, come on, order a drink, dude. Guess it doesn't count as water. Hey there, alligator. Oh, I don't have my skinning knife in that spot anymore. Remember where I put it? People actually build their base right here on top of this waterfall. I'm not sure if it's actually any nicer there, but away we go. We're getting all of the rocks for salt on this particular run. And then we will make some mixed dinners for everybody. I'm the only one that cooks, you know, and so, you know, make a food for an army. I grab the fish while I'm here. How low can you go? Alright, go over here. Throw the fish in the freezer for now. Oh crap, I just grabbed them all. Alright, we gotta put all the fish back. Guess that sorts it though, doesn't it? We went to the Costco for fish. Dump the rock on here. Smell it? Can you smell what this rock is cooking? Fire Devil, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Got some underway. 1, 2 stacks. White bread all day, is that what you get? I like or sourdough probably. As one of my favorites. I like brioche bread too. You know, like if I order from Red Robin's, I'll sometimes get the brioche. Oh, there's 4 extra meat in there. There's lots of different kinds of bread though. Lots of choice out there. We used up all our salt, so we had to make some salt. I had garlic ribs today and some pierogies. Take a minute, I guess. How's my potions holding up here? I got 15 potions approximately, plus 7 in my inventory. Throw that iron on the thingamabopper. Gotta run down and hit that stuff, you know. Got lots of stone consolidant now. 700, and a whole bunch on the way. And some bricks. We need more rock in there though. Alright, going up. Did you see I dyed my outfit slightly? Made it more unique in that aspect. Throw the salt in there, get some more on the way. Rodrigo, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Salt is a really popular ingredient in the Conan world. Alright, while that's cooking, go check. I think I had a pet in the thing, didn't I? I don't remember now. Check just in case though, so they don't die. Oh, just some rotten meat. No horses. We'll collect some rock. This time, this rock run is for the base. Need the rocks to make bricks. Got a couple pickaxes worth. You won't know what I mean. You'll see in a second. I got a really strong arm there from using this pickaxe. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Okay though. Very epic music, eh? I wonder if that video game orchestra ever does Conan music. Pretty cool if they did. Rock is the most common element. Probably some cats up here gonna attack us. So watch out for the cats. But if you're new, by the way, don't forget to hit that follow button. Answer the poll. You give your. Oop, I hit my guy in the head with a pickaxe. Your opinion to be heard, you know. Maybe next time I might order. Next time I order some bread, I might listen to ya. Can't eat seeds though lately, but I probably won't order whole grain myself. But I think that you just. Bashir, thank you for following, much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Okay, we got all these rocks we gotta collect. We got making these beam things into the sky. Nice night for an evening. That's a quote from a comedian, by the way. Very funny one. There's no cat here. I like a rock busting machine here. Yeah, I took that whole rock down. Oh, what's that? A cat. Jump right out of the way of that. Got kind of interested in me for food, I guess. Oh jeez, he got me. Got me again. What a cat. NPC's doing a terrible job of catching them. Oh, I just got my shield out. Alright. Pretty cool shield I have though. Look at it. Can't see now though. That was a poor demonstration of the fine shield when you can't see it. Because it's dark. Wait till next time it's nighttime and I'll show you something else. Show you my sword or my axe. Pretty cool sword though. Like a legendary one. Found somewhere. Birds up here. These things are annoying. Already got the bird there. You know, the bird is the word. Say thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Another one, eh? Couple of eggs out of it. Eggs are good. So good with bacon. Oh, there's my sword if you want to see it. There we go. We got the eggs, we got the bacon. Pancakes. Pancakes. Alright, we got all the rocks here, guys. Game isn't just rocks. Sometimes you go around killing birds. Sometimes you go around killing people. All these weird mythical creatures. Sometimes you kill the deer. You gotta survive. You gotta do what you can to survive. That involves building a house. My house is pretty ambitious, you know. Gotta hammer away 8 zillion rocks, unfortunately. Oh, you wait till you see how nice it is. By the way, if you know anybody who might be interested in checking this kind of game out, feel free to tag them. Or share with your friend or whatever. Let the hey, say look at this guy. He's a hitting rocks. Sometimes he chops trees. Sometimes he fights monsters and cats. Many other things that this game has to offer. There's literally, I've done hundreds of hours of rock banging, but oh crap, there goes another pickaxe. But yeah, you're exiled to this island here. Gotta, you know, it's like Lord of the Flies or something or whatever, you know, you gotta take control. And then vote people off the island. Boy, that Survivor. Who's your favorite Survivor champ? You guys are watching any Survivor? Oh crap. Seems that we're... Oh. Knock both of us down. Okay, you know, we don't want to focus on killing the wildlife here when we could be banging rocks. Probably another one there too, you know. Nice thing about these things, they give you a thick hide. Another one up here. Oh, there's a branch. Nice view. There's my fortress in the distance so far. You know, I got the ground level done for a lot of it. So you can see right there, we got a side room there. that's underway. A middle room. There's like a bathhouse. Couple of weird temples because they have lots of religions in this game. No real religions. It's just like you know, the Conan religions. Like Crom is one, but Crom doesn't actually have a temple. Great. Knock the stupid cat right down. Shark got down, I guess. Right into a dropping of rocks, which is nice, you know, we like that because then we can bang more rocks in case you're missing that. You know, it's a very, almost like the ASMR stream. If you like rock noises, you know, metal hitting rock, you know, like maybe if you were in like a chain gang at one time, or wished you were in one, I guess, that might be very soothing. But we're collecting the materials. We need lots and lots of materials, you know. In case you're wondering what you do in the Conan world. Bang rocks. I'm trying to set the Guinness World Record for banging rocks. I got a ways to go though, I'm sure. Imagine seeing me in the gamer edition. You could say, hey, I saw that guy. Saw him set that record. 4 out 10 controllers banging rocks. And like killing monsters and other stuff. Yeah, I want to kind of get all these rocks into the process of making bricks. Because they're still moving, so that's good. You don't have to just bang rocks, you can pick them up automatically too. Okay, you get that. That. Coal, if you ever wondered. Coal look like. I worked at a coal mine. Coal mine didn't look like that, though. It was strip mine. This deer is gonna be annoying, so I gotta tell the dude to attack him because those things are aggressive. Right. Get some steaks. Reminds me, we'll have to make sure we check our cook. That salt's done, and then throw some of that more meals on the Barbie. I like 6,000 rock. You watch, you'll see what it converts to. It's like 10 per. Ah, crap, right when I In the glorious moment of almost finishing breaking that rock. The archer is almost done. It's coming along, you know, you guys. It's nice. Pretty sweet. The Derketo Temple. The Ymir Temple. This is the Easy Bake Oven right here. So you watch. You see in the bottom right where it says crafting queue? Right above where it says my name? If I throw 1,000 rocks in there, it makes 100 bricks. That's why it's a lot, because basically each time I swing that pickaxe, it collects 10 rocks, which yields, you know, 1 brick essentially. Here's the Law and Order Temple, Mitra. Got lots of salt. There's still some being produced, but grab some and get some more meat cooked. Multitasking for you, eh? Make this recipe because it's like pretty easy to make. Already cooking? Ninja, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Oh, I can't cook because there's no wood in there. Can't be cooking without no fuel. Grab some dry wood out of here because there's a crap ton of it. Shortcut. There we go. Cooking some more. About 200 on the way, so one. Pretty close to what's remaining there, I guess. What's going on? Oh, there's a storm. Maelstrom. Wondering what the crap was going on. Another thing I gotta do is I still got one more temple to place inside this thing. I haven't been doing this as a foundation, but you have to put these like 8 apart, you know. So for example, I could technically put one right here, except there's probably, I guess it's possible to go in there, but I don't know if that would work. Kind of too central, but because it's like 8 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, where that fountain is right now, I could technically throw one, but that works very good. I think that one's too close to that one anyway. Where could I go with one more? Got one square there. Ultimately, I need more rock again. How's this coming along? Quite a few. We'll go collect some rock while we wait. Nothing like getting rocks, you know. I can do underwater rocks. Might go grab a boss key too here. The boss right up here. Rock, get some boss. Like a boss right up here. You guys want to see a boss fight, but no, you'd rather probably watch the rock breaking, because you know it's very soothing. You know, boss can make some eerie noises and all, but you know, sometimes I just gotta take a boss break, you know, and get a boss. Probably weighed down because I forgot to drop off all the coal I collected. Like 300, 400 coal on me. James, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. We're gonna bust up this one rock first. Huge, and huge rocks need to be busted up. Neshat, thank you for following, much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Very soothing, this rock noise, isn't it? The rocks up here. Holy. Alright, you see that thing there on the left? There's kind of weird arches. There's a boss there. Like a demon spider boss. There's a bunch of smaller spiders there too. But there's like a big patch of rocks over here, so quickly grab them too. You know, because I want to build the foundational part for my where I'm gonna put the other temple, I think. At some point here. Either way, I need more bricks. And these rocks are big, so I gotta hit them. I'm gonna break my pick again soon. No, it's okay. You see the boss there yet? Yeah, you can see him, eh? Right there. See, this is like when you're multitasking, you know, you gotta bang the rocks to prepare yourself mentally for the boss. I'm totally prepared. Well, I didn't bring extra food for the berserker, but I think she'll be alright. Okay, I wasn't really prepared, I guess. Knocked down 3 or 4 times, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I got poisoned. Oh, there's one down there. All right, now we got the assistants, or a lot of the assistants, out of the way. So now we can pick on the big boy here. So this guy shoots out corruption out of its butt. Gotta be careful, because corruption kind of sucks your stamina and your stuff away. I already have stamina issues, so. They told you I had stamina issues. MD, thank you for liking. Fortunately, I was out of the way of that big purple cloud. Okay, watch my yellow bar up top there, going to the top. The guy's a little bit thirsty, but you know, he'll be okay waiting. This shield is somewhat of a weapon too, you know. Look at it. Got like spikes on it. You hit people with that, it does damage. We got 10 bleed and a couple cripple damages on it. Above the bar. Kristen, thank you for liking. That one's got it. Now, when you kill a boss, you want to carve it with your skinning knife. See how it may give me a skeleton key? Because there's like special chests around here and there. And you want to go and open those chests once in a while, but you need the skeleton key to do it. So you gotta kill a world boss. Basically the things with 3 skulls. Got some more spiders here. Oh, I got caught by the second one there. Got my shield up. Didn't even know what to expect. Probably repair my knife. Supposedly there's a boss right here if you swing it right somewhere here. Oops. Captain of spiders, eh? Put my shield away by accident. Go up here. So this is like a tough area. When I was new, I'd get killed here very easily. But, you know, we're not afraid of nothing now. There's a spider out here somewhere. You know what I see? I bet you see it too. Giant rocks. You know what the world needs a couple less of? Giant rocks. The way I see it anyway. Yes. Yes, listen to that soothing sound. Giant rocks. Smash. By this iron tool that I have. I you know, if I was a sound designer, I couldn't have done it better myself. Pretty proud of Funcom sound designer. Gold, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Pretty rad looking area though, eh? Right now. Be even more rad when it is devoid of rocks. You know, you go through a lot of rocks too when you build even sandstone foundations. I think what I want to do, besides smash rocks, take a peek up there somewhere and see if there's anything up there, because I think there's a world boss up there somewhere too. I don't think I've taken that one yet. See though. Maybe take care of these rocks, you know. We don't want no rocks around. There we go. So I came in through the wall here. Oh, we're gonna have the storm end. That'll be perfect time. Lyra, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Climb up this. Look at how nice and clear it gets when the storm's gone, eh? Sweet. Hopefully we can get up this, you know. Flip my stamina. This area is really super special or anything, but peek around. If anything, we'll probably find some rocks. There's some rocks. When you thought we had no rocks, eh? I want a rock. Mother of all rocks. You know, if you ever like Minecraft here, this is like the adult version of Minecraft. You can even have boobs on. So inclined. I have them off, by the way. There's enough boobs on Facebook. And we don't need another set. Virtual boobs. Mahashi, thank you for liking. I struggle with your name today for some reason. Guess there's no boss up where I was thinking. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I run out of irons to repair my pickaxe with, you know? Dude's like thirsty. Here, we just gotta grab a drink. Oh. I was pressed twice. I don't remember where I came in now. I don't think I came in by the tree. Very nice area here during the day when there's normal light. Brandon, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Place is some of the finest rocks you can find. Hey Brett, how are you? Yo, my dude, back to you. Look at all the rocks I'm collecting, eh? You love that French toast sliced bread. French toast is good. Oh crap. Where I am. Over there, eh? Took the long route, I guess. Extra thick ones. Do you get that thick Wonder Bread ever? That sandwich slices they're called? French bread's good. You can make good good things out of it. One of my brothers, he has this recipe where he takes French bread and slices it, right? Like lengthwise. And you know, you butter it with mayonnaise. I don't remember if you put butter on it before the mayonnaise, but you put mayonnaise on it. And then on top of that, you put cheese, like shredded cheese, and you put bacon, like bacon bits. Not the fake bacon bits, the, you know, real bacon. And then you put green onion. Oh crap. Slide down the hill by accident. That's not the way down. And green onion on it, and then you cook that in your oven. I've never heard of bimbo bread. Hey, you know where I am? This is an animal pen I created at one point, and I had my first base right there. It was like a sandstone house, but destroyed by the purge. Then I moved. Left that animal pen there. I'm messy that way, you know. There you go. That's the story. Mascot is a white bear, eh? It might not be something that's available in my area. You know how it is. Like, it's like if I told you something that's very exclusive to British Columbia or something, you know. Let's just go up here. It's probably a more dangerous route. Dangerous route of rocks, eh? You know what? If you clean up all the rocks, it'll prevent all the rock slides, probably. I don't know if there's actually rock slides. You know, I've never heard of free hoppers either, to be honest. But if you're suggesting it, I bet you it's pretty good. Try that recipe that I just kind of mentioned. You can always play it back in the video. But pretty good. I might have just given away a secret family recipe for all I know. Love all them ingredients. Yeah, they go good together. Doesn't look any safer, to be honest. I just do a circle or what? Probably do a circle. Beach. I think that stupid storm ended too. How am I supposed to? Brett, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Need more wood. Well, crap, eh? Sailing along a cliff. Probably the worst time I could have lost my torch. But here's a tree. So, I mean, there's that. So, French toast. I saw this video today. Random. A bunch of a Zoom call with some teacher and the kids. And then the whatever dude. And then the kids and then the connection disconnected for the teacher, and then all the kids were trying to stay good. And one kid said, "Oh, if we are bad, we'll be toast." And then the other kids are like, "Oh, I could use some toast." Funny, actually. And the heck, dude? Pick the plants instead of ordering the Zerker around, because I want to build that torch. Figure out where the heck I am. Versus light. Almost. I was trying to impress everybody with the boss, but instead we're impressing everybody with our fine rock smashing abilities. You know, if you ever play MMOs, role-playing games, this is an MMO role-playing game skill. This game's not totally an MMO role-playing game by any stretch of the imagination. It's all different. I mean, there's PvP and PvE, so I guess there's that in common. But I wouldn't say it's a MMO by definition. Survival game, you know. There's a lot of overlapping elements, and Funcom, the one that made this game, actually made the Age of Conan game. Oh crap, you see that? Yeah. Who knew this would be an epic rock adventure, you know? Like Bill and Ted. I mean, an epic rock adventure. Yep. If, in this case, rock is like literal. Well, I guess it's kind of virtual, but still. Trying to devoid the world of giant rocks one at a time. See, there's that bridge. I think we were on that bridge earlier. Giant gap right here. And I think if I know the area right, this is where lots of spiders are. Like Spider Ridge or something. You ever find that you play a role-playing game like a big MMO or something for a while, and you get to know the areas really well because you hang out in them a lot? And when you decide it's time to end the game, it's kind of sad. You're, you know, get rid of your character. I used to play Dark Age of Camelot. I was like a professional power leveler for my buddy, actually. And I remember eventually selling the characters that I had. $700 I sold them for. And you know, you're kind of wrapping up, and you know, sad in some ways, like you're ending a story. Legacy of hundreds of hours you probably spent in that game. Alright, well, we've proven there's some rocks here at least. Thirsty again though. Found us. Oops, it launched it right over the edge. Oh, you guys thought I was gonna not get that rock, eh? There's toast. Get it? Topic today is bread. This is kind of where the area where I first found iron. The dude that joined my game to help me out when I first started. And he found the first iron, because I actually didn't pick a very good location for my first camp. So you had to kind of wander way up here to get trees and iron and stuff. Oh crap, another iron pickup broken, eh? I'll just fix the darn thing, too. There we go. Good rocks over here. And then you can see that waterfall. You can't see the stuff I built, but I built some stuff on that rock. That waterfall is where I was showing you a waterfall earlier. Yeah, I know where I am, eh? Sometimes. Really a super easy way down there, though. Although we get the nice soothing sound of rock breaking. I actually collected over 10,000 rocks. It's like 1,000 bricks. Axman, thank you for liking. I fought a boss, Axman. That one that shoots the stuff out of its butt. If you want to play, you're welcome to join, and I can start a party even if you want. Thumbs up. Ooh. How much rock I've collected here, eh? 10,000 on this go. Oh, not tonight? Bedtime? Okay. Oh, crap. I think if I went up somewhere over there, I think there'd be that spider. Spider boss. Wanted to like and say hi, and don't forget to vote. Find out what bread you like. Although it's anonymous, so I wouldn't really know what bread you like unless you tell me. Even then, you could vote one way and then say like the other way, you know? That's what some people do in real polls. Say they like that one party, throw off the results a bit. White bread all the way. You know, it's funny if, like I'm not supposed to eat sesame seeds, right? So, you know, it make me sick. Anyway, sometimes you order from Red Robin's and, you know, order a burger or whatever, and they use a lot of sesame seed buns. So, but they don't have a lot of space. So that you can tell them, you know, give them the food directions. So it's like, you know, I write in a little spot, brioche bun, right? And then you select no sesame seed bun, like no sesame seed bun. But if they don't read the little note, you wind up getting a hamburger with no bun at all. So it's like kinda unlucky that way.
Gods take you! Put your weapons away, exile.
I switched up my shield. Did you see the one I'm wearing? That's that one now. Like normally 4 alligators right here. Crap, dude. Of course I drank from 3 different canteens. You know what the thing is that storm, that maelstrom happens so often. Go around and I have my shield on half the time because can't see. There we go. That was quite the rock adventure. Like rock and roll high school. Bad part is I'll use up these rocks like crazy. Even though I just spent like an hour collecting rocks. No shortage of alligator skin around here. Funny that rock, you know, you see it from a distance. It doesn't show that man-made stuff at all from a distance. There we go. Got some more rock, eh? I'm thinking that maybe potentially in front of this area here could be something. There's an area where you start walking. I might have to put a gate or something there anyway. So it's like essentially like all the way to here. That's got to be 8, right? Yeah, I don't think this one would allow you to put over here. But potentially one square there. Yeah, I'm thinking down here more. So that's like one square here for sure. Might even count as 2 because it's down a level, but see what the end product looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in between. This is the 9th one. This is where the Zath one might wind up going here, Axming. Somewhere around here. Then we might have a way to defend against invaders here because I'll be able to put a wall around it. This one is the 9th one. I need 5 by 5. Yeah, I think there's room there. And as long as we face it inwards, I think it'll look pretty cool. Be 2 temples in a row, eh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, some of this other stuff might get developed later, you know, too. But well, we might wind up just having an outer wall here or something. Yeah, you're kind of limited by that 8, though, you know? Well, we're going to wind up killing all our trees in the end. 2, 3, 4. 5. TMNT. We can get wood. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of trees around, eh? Even put something. This goes high enough. And even put like an elevator across, eh? So this is kind of designed for where Zath will be, I guess, because that's the last temple. Alright, thanks for coming by. Oh, not enough resources. Probably ran out of branches. I got lots of rock left. Maybe the last time we see this tree, I don't know. Bye, tree. It might grow back, you never know. No tree icon. Axe. Oh! Don't need as much wood as you need rock, but I mean, I guess we have extra wood in the carpenter's bench right now. But probably faster just here. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be far enough away. Hopefully from that one too. You know, because it is 8 spots. And that one's lined up with this one. So I think we should be okay. If not, we'll have to expand it, I guess. But They'll definitely have to be reinforced because they're most likely first thing it would attack if they're coming across there. There we go. Always put stairs down or something too, you know. Wonder if we could make this into like a tower shape in a way. Only 47 worth. Oh, it's because of the wood, probably. I think two fit together there. There we go. That's very decorative, isn't it? Well, technically that's kind of separate, but what can you do? James, thank you for liking and sharing. Apparently these triangles are just slightly smaller than the rocks. There we go. I don't have resources again. Crap. Some more trees again. Got lots of wood in here. Well, we'll have two temples kind of lined up, but, you know, whatever. No. Two. Come on, put it over here on top. A lot of work just around it, eh? One, two, three, four, five. So, I mean, this is like technically like 3, 7 wide. So I mean that the temple only has to go over. Probably work right about there. There or there or there. Kind of prefer to use this as an outer wall, so maybe more in the middle-ish. Deposit some of this rock that I collected. There's a bunch, but still 10,000 almost. Used up all the stone consolidant, eh? Maybe? I don't know. Still 420. Yeah, I think this one will be alright. That's far enough away, I think. Pretty sure. Where's the alligator pelt at? This? Lots of feathers. About that chest is full. I still have stuff waiting in here. Got hams. Grab 19 of those. That'll be awesome. Start it though. I'm just going to the washroom while that cooks. Thank you for being patient, if you were indeed patient. Guess we could take the raw putrid meat out there. Throw it in the compost bin. I don't think you really want to really compost putrid meat, really. That in there. There's ice in there. I just had to make sure. Amanda, thank you for liking. There we go. See how dude's doing here. Still crafting like 2,000 of them. This guy's done crafting though. I'm out of steel fire, that's why. I'll grab some brimstone. Alright, here's where the brimstone is. Grab 1,500 of that. Make a crap ton. Steel fire. Good way to use up tar, you know. Really got a lot of tar. Whole box is full of tar. There's more tar being created every second in the tar factory over there. Alright, we could probably do some blocks in the meantime. What floors have we not done yet? Arena we've done. An arena floor is pretty nice. Frontier we've done. I think in the black ice reinforced. Black ice reinforced would be stage corners. Storm glass is nice. I haven't done Yamata. I think that's kind of a woody brick one. If I'm right. So I could try the foundation, see how it looks. Always change it, you know. $700 hardened bricks available. And have some of these steel reinforcements. And some of these shaped woods. Yeah, I think it should be kind of a reddish one up here. There's really a reddish one, but I guess that one's kind of reddish, close to reddish. Out of the choices. Let's see how it looks. We'll find out shortly. Like bamboo or something. That's not stone. Outside stone. Might be better in the kitchen, to be honest. But I don't know if that's the spot for it. Don't think that goes. I think the Turanian metal might, or the Turanian one might look better over there. That's what it was called, Turanium. What does the kitten ones look like? I can't remember. Those are kind of a carpety looking one, if I remember right. Don't have any of those set down anywhere. Although we can see what it looks like, but yeah, it's Turanian is the ones that look like carpet. Storm glass is the one I was thinking of. This area could be storm glass. Underneath might work as that, but try a kit and foundation. We can find one. That's not bad, actually. For some reason I thought it kind of looked different. Is there more than one? Kind of because this color is sort of like that color. Of course, these don't want to go the direction I want them to. This doesn't matter. Let's probably make some stairs there. Could do ramps. Oh crap. I do have to do underneath them. Wonder if I can do it without picking that stair up though. Kind of see it's made with sandstone underneath, but hopefully those stairs don't interfere with that thing building. I think as long as there's room for it to go, it'll go somewhere, right? There we go. Pretty good, I think. Gotta make sure its foundation is reinforced though. Not there. There we go. That one is foundationed. At least to that point. These ones are weak here. But we gotta see how it grows exactly. And then, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it probably will go to about here. Not enough resources. What the heck am I out of? Out of wood or rock already? I guess that was good timing then. So it might go this way a little bit, in which case I'll add one more row of that stuff. Then the rest of this might, you know, I might wall over here. Kind of bugs me that I could see that little bit of sandstone underneath it, but that's a real waste of materials to throw hardened bricks at that. Basically, because this row here, one down from this, is sandstone. But, I mean, if an enemy knocked out this stuff, it'll be 10,000 hit points apiece, so, or whatever it is. Suppose I could technically ghost underneath, but no point. Oh boy, one thing uses up 1,000 rocks, eh? They still got like 1,000 to make, and then it'll make those into bricks. Well, we built something, I guess. Use about 200 steel reinforcements. There we go. We're making our way up. So it'll be a lot of work because it's like double stacked everywhere, you know? The inner stuff doesn't need to be reinforced. I mean, if they get in there, then they're gonna cause havoc anyway. If we can run over, see if we can grab some power shards, hopefully. How close are these guys? Guys almost done. Actually, what I should do is go down to the claws here. See if I can grab Zap. I don't know how harsh this dungeon is. Hopefully it doesn't kill my thrall. I think I would go for down here maybe. Is my guess. Because I think there's a Zath dungeon around here somewhere. Coal right here. Lots of iron too. And this mountain shadow really does a number on the old light. Ooh, look at that giant rock. There's a ley shrine. Still think I gotta go farther down. It's chasing me. Big old rhino. Oops, I didn't want to build a... I think I didn't have the materials. I was built a freaking thing there. I guess I can put my shield back. My inventory. Weird. Tower building here. Maybe it's just a thingamabopper, but Crap. Here's some water. Ooh, that scared me. Was I going this way? Apparently into the den of the lions. Up there. And this is Rock Haven right here. Yeah, there is a dungeon over there, eh? Hard to avoid being over encumbered, eh? Too much good rock. There's like spiders or something here, looks like. Their little green eyes. Getting some gossamer while we're here, that's kind of nice.
Put your weapons away, exile. You don't want to cause trouble.
Probably the worst time to come into a spider dungeon is at night, eh? The months of the demon spiders. There's spider bosses too. Alright, let's go in here and check this one out. Whole grain trying to be healthy, eh? Is that what you normally pick though? Thank you for liking, much appreciated. I like my yellow shirt. Alright, I've never been in this one before. If you're afraid of spiders. It's gonna be a spidery one probably. My weapon. Pretty good. Look different. Oh, it opened up 2 doors with spiders on both sides. Oh, you go take that one out. And she's taking care of business here. We're gonna come out of here with a lot of hitting, I guess. Nice, Eldarium. Because you're bored with the color of my shirt? Well, I'm gonna wear whatever I'm gonna wear, most likely. Another one over there. Chest. Here's a chest that requires a world key. Come on, good luck. You would look more fancy color shirt. Oh, what is it? I don't know if that's, oh, that's daggers. That might be okay. Look at that, eh? Cool, I can make a spider statue now. I didn't even know I could click on that. Probably missing all sorts of things all the time, eh? Still demons, eh? Wear more vibrant colored shirt to look vibrant. Or more different colored shirts to wear it look vibrant. Nice, Elderium. They kind of look gross on the bottom there. Egg sac, whatever the crap that is. At the boss there? God, it looks something fierce, eh? I didn't see that guy. There's a big one waiting right there for us, eh?
Trouble here.
Took care of Biz. Get gold. What do you think? You think we can do it, Maverick? Look at that, eh? Look at that giant spider statue thingy. That's something fierce looking, eh? Alright. I think we got baddies in here. That mace does some damage, eh? Yeah, I guess I might as well pick up that. I wonder who lit all these things in the spider cave, eh? Did you see my shield? Look at that thing, eh? You know, a lot of times on TV and stuff like that, they tell you to wear certain colors because some colors don't pick up on the camera very well, you know? Got to use a torch. These things aren't too bad because they're kind of predictable. This guy looking. Oh, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna press this and it's gonna open probably 6 spiders, I bet. Yeah. Not 6, I guess. Anything in here? Been wandering around in there. Holy crap.
Weapons away.
Which direction did I come from? I think it was over there, wasn't it? I made him stand in the blood. It's spider day, apparently. Guess can't go over that. Pretty rad looking statues, though. Feels like an Aliens or something, eh? You know, I have to... Ah, crap. I have to tell ya. On my TV, that fire looks pretty sweet. Looks not bad on the screen, but it looks even better on the TV. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, there's more than one. Alright, it's gonna be one of those door things. Looks like he detects something over there. So we came from that away. That opened up several different ways. We came from that away. Oops, wrong torch. Nothing in these rooms. Nothing in that one though, I bet. Got some ladybugs on it. couple in here, eh?
Taste that.
Look up here. Just in case. Can't climb that. I'd like to be able to build that fence. That'd be pretty rad. Look, it paid off to look, didn't it? A bunch of crap. I don't know why bone meal is so common on these things. This looks like the storm glass, eh? Oh crap. Go. Gonna open up a whole crap ton of them. That opened up a couple rooms, eh? There's a dude in there. Hey, nice supply kit. This dungeon's actually pretty straightforward. There's no real puzzles yet. I have a feeling that's the boss right there. Like a big bugger, eh? Check my guy's hit points here. He's got food. Good solid level 14. Base is full. What's my sword? Is good. I don't know if I can pull these side monsters without drawing in the queen, though. That worked out well. Check the sides here, you know. Alright, here's the boss. Probably hits like a bugger. Oh, he's got friends. Of course I'm thirsty. What the crap, eh? Get my stamina back up. There we go. Took care of the biz. This thing's kind of ugly. We got it. So it's good that we didn't pull all three at once, because that would have been harder. Get the little things there. It's time for a drink and a snack here. Roll Mountaineer. Wonder if it shows in my.
Alarnailatia sagrafas tampamburp. Lire sellerin tampasarianna parais. Il minastine. Il somonien sassari sun sarat. Il conciliala naniela naldarasas. Na alar. Itrashara serpent. Inananiwana. Talkan la protección la situr yasen lasen lifragal.
Well, how about that? More little learny things around, or what? Here's something. Demon spider armory. Outsider vault armors. Well, there you go. That's a pretty interesting vault. That, eh? Right in the middle of the storm. See now. Silver and crap. Black ice. Probably just run through this one again, eh? It's quick. Oh, the door's locked. Weird, the other vaults let me go back through. Because there's more than one entrance. Excuse me. Hmm. Excuse me. It's over on this one. Come on, hit something. Crap. Broke my iron pick. Go that way in the end. Like the long way around, I guess, eh? Fun. Careful not to walk off the edge.
The wrong side. Bring your weapons away.
Jupiter, thank you for liking and sharing. Much appreciated. Make sure we don't fall off the edge here. Like the big mega cliff, eh? That's one bridge. Probably if I keep going this way, I'll run into a giant cliff, apparently. Prepare my pickaxe. Big rocks down there, eh? Alright. Over here. I'm going the right direction. I think I am. Make a rock. There's the bridge I repaired before. There's dungeons. They always have a lot of good rocks around them. Oops. Maybe I want to go down here. There's a dungeon right here too. I guess there must be a timer on them or something. Although I was able to enter a couple before. Man, another 23 iron, eh? That fence is backwards. Darn it. That was a big tour. 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Alright. We are back. Back at the base. Do we have anything we need to refrigerate? Some worms from somewhere. Meat. Kind. See what's in this pack. Iron and feathers. Oh, there's some of that flesh. Goopy flesh. A venom sac. That's probably good for Didn't get a lot considering I went through a whole spider dungeon. But probably good for making poison arrows. I got bugs. Well, this guy's got a lot of stuff. There's a little bit of room still, but about 700 hitting out of it. Right. That's it? No cat hides? They put the cat hides in that other thing? All chatting. Funny, I can go through one direction. Loading it up with crap. Probably need some more tar in there, I imagine. Used up all the plant material, really? Wow. Wowee. Matter that one. Lots of raw ash, man. We're set for raw ash. Glass. A bone meal to feed an army. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Armor negation. Do 5 damage, but they go right through the armor. That potion increases grace. Those are probably pretty good. Because they're really fast, you know, and they got 18% armor penetration. Those do a heck of a lot of damage. There we go. Man, these guys have been giving her. Thousand steel. Guess the hardened steel maximum is like 200. Gold bar is out, the silver bar is out. There we go. That's pretty tidy now in comparison. Probably move that obsidian to the vault because you can't actually craft it in there. We'll make some honey bread. Hey, look at that honey bread. No time at all, really. Bread's actually really light too, which is nice. It's durable too. I think there was a recipe in here that used bread actually. One of the feasts, maybe? Honey gruel. Or it needs enhanced gruel. How the heck you make enhanced gruel? We have to add some ingredient, I bet, eh? Check. Let's check, man. No, it's gruel with egg and spice in the stove. But I think you need the recipe probably. Like Specialist Cooking 3. Specialist Cooking 3 looks like it'd be handy though, because there's like, you know, herbal tea and seed soup and meaty mashup. That kind of thing. So there you go. Hopefully we get more food recipes, because that will be cool. Yeah, my heat resistance is way up when I have my shield out. Holy crap. Well, that's probably a good place to wrap for the night. I gotta work tomorrow. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for those who became followers today. Muchly appreciated. For those who shared, muchly appreciated. How's Hydra for inviting the viewers to join the stream as well? Much appreciated. And for everybody who hung out, chatted, and even those who watched, that's awesome. Thank you for being here and spending some time with me. If you want to come back tomorrow or whenever, I always stream at 7 o'clock Pacific time. I'm going to start a little earlier, exclamation notify, to be alerted when I go live. And if you want to check out my YouTube, there's clips of, you know, something exciting that happened. Past streams, there's hundreds and hundreds of past streams in there. Feel free to subscribe to that for free. And of course, you know, if you see any clips here that I put up, those are different clips than the ones on YouTube. So feel free to check those ones out as well, and click like, you know, anytime you like videos is good. And of course, you know, stopping again when I'm live, and feel free to say hello. The poll results: 50% chose white bread, 25% each chose whole grain and sourdough, and brown bread didn't get any votes. So that's interesting. So there you go, guys. Thank you for participating in the poll, and we'll hopefully see you again soon.